Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of I Am Possible. Today I want to share with you something about the circle of friends you keep. Let me start with a truth most people don't want to admit. Your life right now is a direct reflection of the people you've chosen to keep closest to you. Not your job, not your degree, not your talent, your circle. If I followed you for 30 days, just watched who you spent time with, I could predict your future without ever asking you a single question. Now some of you are feeling defensive already. No, my friends don't control me. But let me ask you this. If I poured one drop of poison in your water every day, would you still drink it? Because some of us are sipping poison through conversations, through mindsets, through company we keep, and wondering why our dreams are dying of thirst. Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a room full of people you call your friends, spent hours laughing, talking, maybe even making memories, but when you leave, when you get in your car, or close that door behind you, there's this strange heaviness in your chest. You feel drained, you feel small, you feel like the joy you thought you were having was more of a performance than an experience. You know that feeling. Is the effort to maintain these friendships mostly one-sided? Are you always the one reaching out, supporting, listening, while they disappear when you need them? That's not you being sensitive. That's not you being antisocial. That is your soul talking to you. And the soul doesn't whisper for no reason. When it speaks, you'd better listen. We've all heard the saying, show me your friends, and I'll show you your future. It's quick, it's catchy. We've heard it so much, we've stopped respecting its power. But I'm here to tell you, it's not just a saying, it's a prophecy. Because the people you surround yourself with, they are the architects of your future. They are the gardeners of your mind. They plant seeds, some good, some bad. And whether you know it or not, you're going to grow whatever they plant. So here's my question. Who is planting in your garden? Some of the people you call your friends are the very reason you haven't leveled up yet. They don't have to sabotage you. They don't have to betray you. All they have to do is keep you the same. And if you stay the same, you lose. Now you can nod along and pretend that's not you. Or you can get real with yourself today. Because I promise, by the end of this talk, you'll see your circle so clearly, you might have to make some phone calls. Today I want to share with you something to deeply reflect on, for you to understand why and how the people you walk with are either quietly building your future or silently stealing it. And by the time you are done reflecting on these nuggets, if you truly reflect on them, you're going to see your circle in a way you can't unsee. Here are some important nuggets for you to reflect on. Number 1. Your environment is your mirror. Think about this. If I gave you a glass of water, clear and clean, but I dropped just one small speck of ink into it, would you drink it? No, why not? It's just a little drop, because you know even one drop changes the whole thing. Your friendships work the same way. One person's constant negativity, one person's doubt, one person's lack of ambition, it seeps into you. And before you know it, it changes your clarity. We are mirrors. We reflect what's around us. The conversations you have daily, they become the conversations you have with yourself. The standards you see every day, they become the standards you live by. So I ask you again, when you look at your circle, do you see reflections of where you are, or previews of where you want to be? If I know the 5 people you spend the most time with, I don't have to guess your future. I can tell you exactly where you're going. Why? Because you'll pick up their habits. Their mindset becomes your mindset. If they dream small, you'll start shrinking your dreams to match. If they speak doubt, you'll start doubting yourself without even realizing it. So ask yourself, who are your 5? Are they pushing you forward or pulling you back? Number 2, the 2 types of friends. Now, not all friendships are created equal. Let's be honest. Some people in your life are builders. They lift you up. They cheer when you win. They challenge you without belittling you. They shine light on the road ahead. And some people, they're anchors, they're heavy. They keep you in one spot, not because they hate you, but because your growth makes them uncomfortable. Your ambition shines a light on their excuses. You ever notice that? You tell someone a dream you have, and they immediately tell you why it's not realistic. They say it's because they care about you. But deep down, it's because your courage reminds them of the risks they never took. So ask yourself, how many anchors are in your boat? And more importantly, why are you still letting them ride along? Number 3. The slow drip. Not all harmful friendships come with betrayal or big arguments. Some of them are like a slow leak in a tire. You don't notice the damage until you can't move forward. That's why you have to check your circle the way you check your home for cracks or your car for maintenance. Ignore it long enough, and you'll pay for it. Here's the tricky part. It's not the friend who betrays you publicly. It's the one who quietly takes more than they give. The one who disappears when you need them. The one who listens to your dreams, smiles, and then changes the subject because they can't meet you in that place of vision. That's why I say, sometimes the most dangerous friendships are the ones that seem fine. Number 4. Audit your friendships. Now, I'm not here to tell you to walk away from everyone who isn't perfect, but I am here to challenge you to be intentional about who you let into your inner circle, because your time and your energy are your most valuable assets. If you want to grow, if you want to achieve more, to live fuller, to love deeper, you have to start with who you choose to surround yourself with. So let's get practical. Here's how to check your circle. Draw 3 circles, like a target. In the center, put the people who lift you higher, who push you to grow, people who feed your spirit. The ones who make you braver, wiser, stronger, the ones who push you to be the best version of yourself, even when it's uncomfortable. In the middle ring, put the people you enjoy, but who don't feed your growth. In the outer ring, put acquaintances, co-workers, and casual connections. Now here's the hard question. Did the people in your center earn that spot, or are they there out of habit? Because if you don't choose your circle intentionally, life will choose it for you, and it rarely chooses well. I'm not telling you to cut people off cold. I'm saying get clear. Know where your energy flows. Be brutally honest here. Are the people in your inner circle really earning that spot, or have you let habits and history keep you tied to friendships that no longer serve you? This is not about judgment. It's about clarity, about knowing where your energy flows. Number 5. Your energy is currency. Do you feel exhausted after spending time with certain friends? Do you find yourself censoring your true thoughts, hiding your struggles, or fearing judgment? Is the effort to maintain these friendships mostly one-sided? Are you always the one reaching out, supporting, listening, while they disappear when you need them? And most importantly, when you talk about your goals, your dreams, your growth, do they celebrate you? Or do they dismiss you, make jokes at your expense, or try to pull you back into old habits that no longer serve you? These aren't just casual observations. They're your soul's way of telling you something vital. Because every relationship you keep close shapes your reality. It influences your mental health, your resilience, even your physical well-being. Let me put it like this. Your energy is more valuable than money. You can lose money and make it back. But energy, you never get that moment of life back. So why are you spending it on people who drain you? You wouldn't give your bank account to someone careless with money. So why give your spirit to someone careless with your heart? So here's the question. Are you protecting your energy like the precious resource it is? Number 6. The science of friendship. Research shows that positive, supportive friendships lower stress, strengthen your immune system, and can literally extend your life. Conversely, toxic relationships increase stress hormones, cause inflammation, and chip away at your happiness. Now, I'm not here to tell you to walk away from everyone who isn't perfect, but I am here to challenge you to be intentional about who you let into your inner circle, because your time and your energy are your most valuable assets. If you want to grow, if you want to achieve more, to live fuller, to love deeper, you have to start with who you choose to surround yourself with. Be the friend you want to attract. Now here's the other side of this. You can't just demand great friends. You've got to be one. Be the person who celebrates others without envy. Be the one who listens without judgment. Be dependable. Be present. When you show up as the friend you wish you had, you attract the same in return. Number 7. Find your people. It is important you get clear on what you want in your relationships. What values do you want to share? What kind of energy do you want around you? Is it ambition, kindness, faith, creativity? Write these down. This list becomes your compass. Then you have to show up. Relationships don't just happen. They're built with effort. Call people. Meet for coffee. Invest your time where it matters. And be the kind of friend you want to attract. Dependable, present, supportive. If you find your current circles don't reflect the qualities you want, it's time to go find those people. Join groups, volunteer, take classes, put yourself where like-minded people gather. Stand next to people who are already doing what you dream of, and you'll start believing you can do it too. Number 8. Set and protect your boundaries. Here's something crucial. Set boundaries. Protect your energy fiercely. It's okay to say no. It's okay to step back quietly. You don't owe anyone your emotional tank if it leaves you empty. Protect your peace like it's gold, because it is. It's okay to say no. It's okay to step back. You can love someone and still love yourself enough to keep your distance. Remember, this isn't about losing friends. It's about gaining the support you need to become the person you were always meant to be. Ask yourself right now, who are the 5 people you spend the most time with? Are they helping you grow? Are they fueling your dreams, your joy, your health? Or are they weighing you down, quietly stealing your light? Your circle is your invisible architecture. It builds or breaks your spirit every single day. So choose wisely, build intentionally, protect your energy like the rare treasure it is, because the person you become tomorrow depends on the company you keep today. Lastly, I promise you this: the moment you decide to raise your circle, you will raise your life. Remember, you are not limited. You are not average. You are not alone. You are possible.